Hello and welcome to Everquest beta code updates for the Shattering a Row. I've never made a video about the beta, and well, maybe I did like a run through one or two times, but this time I'm gonna go over the patch notes. Look at this. There is so much stuff here, and boy, am I excited to read some of these because I've kind of glanced over them, right? All right, we're gonna go top to bottom because I think at the bottom it's later and the top is newer, so it's or older, so it's kind of makes sense, right? So October 1st, so this is the first patch notes they posted up last week. Highlights: increase the maximum level cap to 130 as expected. Equipment keyring. So this is not when I was doing the stream and I was talking about the pre-order page here on the thing, and I was like reading through all the see what's included, right? And I was like, oh man, there's no special thing. There is a special thing, and oh boy, it is a good one. This is not tied to any of the expansions or anything. It's just I think a way to make personas lovely. And this is great. So listen to this. It's an incomplete feature, and I don't think it's going to ship at the time of launch of the Shattering of Row, but they're going in the right direction here, and I love it. So added an equipment keyring. This new keyring can hold items that can be equipped that are not stackable and they're not expendable. Added the option for an equipment keyring tab to store equipment set items. When checked, this equipment set items that would normally be placed in your bags will attempt to go into the keyring. If the keyring is full, these items will go in your bags, right? So what is this? This is the answer to the issue with having a million items in your bag and not being able to do anything with it. So definitely a nice thing there. So that's good news one. Increase the maximum level cap to 130. Expected. This is the second expansion, or there was the second expansion at 130 on the or 125 at the Outer Brood. So they're gonna up the thing. So that's good. Personas who are dead when an event is completed should now correctly receive any pending rewards. Perfect. Didn't know that was a problem, but great news. The ignore section of the friends window will now accept entering a server before the player's name. The list of ignored players will now include the server when it's different than your own. All right. The chat message showing the task timers upon request and completion will be now more accurate for solo tasks. Added class abbreviation to missing spells, spellbook, and factions upon output. Corrected an issue that prevented the /cast command being used with the 10th spell slot's name. Interesting. Added an item quantity to the message when purchasing from merchants. Sounds great. Good quality of life right there. That's not sarcasm. That's true. Sometimes I'm like, how many items did I buy? That's nice to know. Added a message for when you deposit or withdraw a coin from the bank or shared bank. Perfect. Added the name of an item the player foraged in the results. So you forage a fruit, it's gonna tell you what you foraged, and that's fantastic. Nice little things there. Added a /keyring command to open up the keyring. Oh my gosh, I have hit I and clicked keyring so many times that this is just fantastic. Keyring mount opens up the mount. Oh my gosh, lovely. This is gonna be a banger expansion. Added a sell cash loot button to the merchant window. All right, added the item search for cash loot, so we get auto sell button to the merchant window. Holy crapoly, this is fantastic. Definite great quality of life there. Added two new shared bank slots for the player who own Shattering of Row. So that's nice. More bank slots is fantastic. My characters are all completely maxed out on bank slots. The only thing holding me back is more bag sizes, right? So that's nice. All servers, regardless of expansion, will use the EQ UI Big Bank window for all servers that have not unlocked Prophecy of Ro will stay at the restricted regular 16 bank sizes. All right. Added support for Vashir Druids. Now, I know we're early in the beta here, but listen to this idea. All right, listen to this. Here, let's zoom this in a little bit because I just noticed it's kind of small. Gnome Beast Lords. Boom. Oh my gosh. That will sell this expansion even more. I don't know how you can tie it to the lore, but you've mentioned underfoot several times. And what would be more underfoot than a gnome? A gnome would be perfect for adding to this. A gnome Beast Lord. Pet is a mechanical something, right? Maybe you could make it skinnable. It can have the mechanical beast from the tower thing, like on the hero's journey. You can have a clockwork spider. Anything would be awesome. Just think about it. Think about how awesome that would be to have. And you could just like the cover art could just have this gnome beast lord like just chilling. It doesn't have to be related to any of the lore up in the like in this awesome art, right? This with Tunar and Nathaniel Mar fighting Ralo Sek, and I guess that's Sol Ro. I guess they gave him some armor. Imagine right over here, there's like this gnome beast lord just standing right here, just like chilling. I mean, I'll get this into ChatGPT here in a little bit. We'll make that happen. But it would be interesting. Let's see. It converted the send money window to the new UI. So when you click on the parcel to send money, there's a little pop-up window. You might not see it sometimes because it's hidden behind other windows and stuff that lets you put platinum to parcel platinum. I did not know it existed for like a year. That's how crazy it was for me to see. Fixed an issue that caused the extended target window to be reset when camping with custom UI enabled. That's a good change. Added the default key to the keyring window. Oh my gosh, you hit K, now it opens the keyring window. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. And now we can rebind that to different keys. Added send money window and changed some of these other windows there. And then note that the equipment keyring is not available to players yet on the beta. Please note these are beta patch notes, right? These will possibly change. So here on October 2nd, fix the device handling for DirectX device. So when you go full screen and it just crashes for some reason, this happens to me when I'm at the character select screen and I hit escape and it sends me back to the character select, the server select screen, right? And it for me crashes 100% of the time. So that's fantastic. They're fixing that bug. I thought it was an IS Boxer thing. It is an EQ client thing. So that's fantastic. They removed the old UI window. From there, now Overseer corrected an issue to allow starting the quest with an incapacitated iconic agent. Iconic agent. What the hell is an iconic agent? Is that the rare agents? Oh my gosh, did they add a new tier? Maybe that's what they're actually called, iconic. I thought they were rare, but this sounds cool to me. Miscellaneous fixed how finishing blow headshots are calculated. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's see here, UI. Key maps will now load directly from the save to character specific files. Character specific key maps will take precedent over that. So this is absolutely fantastic. I've complained about this in a few of my videos, right? I have a multi-bind set up on all my characters, but not all my characters want to use the same 5 bars or whatever that I have dedicated to all the buttons. And this will kind of adjust that so I don't have to have like a multiple client install. So this is a fantastic thing. If every character gets their own key maps, now that would just eliminate a lot of issues that I've encountered. So that's fantastic. All right, October 7th, item previously worn ornaments will now stay in armor when loading different equipment sets. Now, this hasn't happened to any of my characters, but I was using a different character, and when I switched personas, all of the augments came out, and I thought I broke something. I was definitely kind of panicking there because I don't usually wear ornaments in any of my stuff. So definitely was interesting to see. Items that convert between an augment and an armor piece, Tear of Alaris, will be automatically converted more reliably. The Tears of Alaris. Why cannot? Come on, make it something different. Make it like a passive or something, because like having to like have something in your ammo slot just to get a stat hurts a little bit. Miscellaneous added a confirmation pop-up when selling all cash loot to a merchant. This is just gonna be freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much bag space with this equipment thing, and then it's like automatically sell. Jeez, this is gonna be fantastic. Corrected how the augment skill mods are being shown in the item inscription. All right, perfect. All right, so that's the patch notes for the beta as of right now today. With me getting access on October 7th, because I spent an extremely high amount of money on 4 accounts. But there we go. So I'm excited about this expansion. I am not sponsored. I am not affiliated in any possible way with the developers of the game. I'm just a huge fan, and I am definitely excited about this expansion. All your mileage may vary on any of this stuff that comes to life, so just keep that in mind. But that is the current beta patch notes as of right now. The beta is not under NDA. I triple checked it. Any issues that come up, they want in the beta forums and stuff. And now there's not a whole lot in the beta forums right now. Like if we go down here, like there is not a whole lot in here. There's a few things, people are already finding bugs and stuff like that. So definitely something that they're going to get worked on right away. Apparently the new night weapons have an extra 330 damage on them. So maybe going warrior was a mistake, but I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. I think warriors will still be better. But beta zone, here's the new zones. They're covered in the, so when I did a stream earlier today, and I went over like this, and this isn't the page that was there that I loaded. I got a bare bones version when I loaded it during the stream. There's a video you can watch with some of the zones and stuff like that, but right down here, so zoom out one tick, right here, you can see this is the Scarred Grove, which I believe is kind of like Plane of Growth. Yeah, that's what it says. So there's that zone. There's the Candlemaker's Workshop, which, if you didn't notice when you were like at the, we're just gonna kind of go on a tangent here. Just, where is it at here? Beta pre-order page. You can sense my excitement. All right, so there's the contract of the Candle Folk, right? But if we go right here, there's the visage of the Candle Folk, right? And look at that son of a gun. That is like, all my characters are gonna be running around in a visage of the Candlemaker with Candlemaker pets. This is just gonna be how it is, and they're gonna have these fancy blue ass weapons wherever they went. Where'd they go? Right up here. We're gonna have some fancy blue ass weapons. It's gonna be a blue expansion, I'll tell you what. And so this zone here, I don't even know what this ties to. Let's see here. In the vast lower mantle Norath lies the Candlemaker's Workshop, belonging to Brel Cirrus, Lord of the Underfoot, one of the many secrets sanctuaries dedicated to Brel's endless research. This one peaceful corner of the Underfoot has been disrupted by the burning host, which has burned a path straight through to reach the Plane of Growth. But Underfoot is vast and mostly takes care of itself. So while the gods wage war on their own, Brel continues to tinker. Oh my god, Brel is gonna show up and put all these bitches down. I almost guarantee it. He's gonna all praise Brill. But Brill also seems to know more about the happenings in and around Norath than most realize. He is also worries for his Candle folk, the original denizens he created in a part of the Underfoot, who are now at a great risk due to the hostility of the remaining invaders. If any mortals happen to find their way to him, might Brill aid them in resolving this recent cataclysmic events, perhaps for a price. I have an illusion of Brill somewhere. I gotta find it, but we're gonna be running around as Brill for a little while. As I talked about in the speculation video I made, Arkstone, boom, Arkstone. It's a zone. I didn't know. I made it up, and it's gonna be a zone. That's so fantastic, because Arkstone is the plane of magic, right? It's an island in the plane of magic. I'm gonna go on a guess, and she's not dead. In all honesty, like a dev posted her in-game image. She has an in-game model that's been updated, so I don't think she's actually dead. And I think this is gonna be something else. But we're gonna see how it goes. Then we get Relic City. So this seems portals into Skylands has torn the relic apart, floats into pieces. So this is one of the zones we went to do the the Burning Lands quest. Now it's a zone you pass through kind of to click a door. But it's definitely the next zone that we're going to see. And then the Vortex, which the Vortex is Chaos, Arkstone, Shattered Islands, and Ruined Relic are all afflicted by magical storms, but Vortex is a magical storm made manifest. Cloth is solid, mechanic tentacles grow in the sky, feathers swirl about, ending in a titanic nest. Water is as hard as steel. Creatures were born of this chaos. Each area resembles the area they live in. Butterflies made of cloth, rainbow and colored vultures, octopi made of metal, and lizards that swim like fish. Can Norathians find out more about the cause of Dorezalwo's death in this chaos? So this is going to be a fun zone. I can definitely tell you that. And then we have the Labyrinth of Chaos. This one here, Eternal Staircase. This looks like Plane of Hate 3.0, if you ask me, but definitely pretty nice. Let's see here. Oh my god, they mentioned gnomes. Gnome-like people named Terra Health Patrol. Oh my god, there's gnomes. Spite-tainted draconids, spiders, Terradel. Oh my gosh, this is just gonna be fantastic. See what else there is. And then back to the beginning. Alright, so this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna probably do a stream to go into the beta. I'm waiting for it to download right now. And we'll go check it out. But the first set, Labyrinth of Spite, I guess that's a tier 1. That's gonna be the first maybe one of the first zones we get to go into. Let's see here, these zone overviews and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna ban me for showing all this, but who knows. Definitely I'm hyping it. So it doesn't really say the tier. Oh, here we go, tier 2 raid, so probably a tier 2 zone. Let's see here, tier 3 raid. Jeez. All right. Magical storms reserved for tier 3 zones. No, but they may be heavier in the Planet Magic zones due to the plane and the proximity incident. Interesting. So I don't know what the tier 1 zones are, but that's a lot of information. And, you know, I hope everybody is excited about this as I am. Because this is just going to be fun. I think it's going to be a fun 126 to 130 adventure to go and see some new stuff-ish. Some of these zones are new, some of them are not, but I feel like it's going to have the same vibe as probably Lorien's Song. Definitely, it's got some adventure to it, I think, that might be missing in some of this. So we get shared bank slots, 130. I mean, I don't like the Vest Share because they make this meow sound every time they get hit, so it's kind of, maybe if it was like a more loud, I don't know, different kind of sound. I don't know. Remember humanoid sound. But these weapons, they look so awesome. They're like They're called shattered weapon ornamentation, but look at these things. Like, I'm trying to see these axes right here. That's what I'm going to use, I think. I think I'm going to have 2 axes on Nomergard, and no, 2 axes on Hobbs, 1 two-hander on Nomergard, and oh, look at that tower shield. This is going to be fun. All right, so that's the patch notes for the beta and a little other beta data that is available. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Are you excited about this expansion? Are you not excited about this expansion? Are you still angry about the lawsuit that happened to the hero's journey? Because at this point, you shouldn't be. You should get over it because it is just not worth having any kind of anger about. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.